First, you have to really know Star Wars. But also, if you're filming live action, make sure you consider your location, your FX ability, and please, for me personally, don't just do another lightsaber battle. I'll go deeper into those and more in today's video. What's up, storytellers and Star Wars fans? I'm Sherer, author of the time travel novel Timeslingers, and co-writer and producer of Star Wars Rivals, the fan film. I've co-written 3 short films, co-produced 2 of those, and written around a dozen or so short film scripts. On today's video, I'll explain how to write a Star Wars short film. If you want more details about the process of writing and producing science fiction and fantasy stories, including Star Wars Rivals, subscribe to this channel and check out more of our videos. In fact, make sure you also watch my video on how to write a short film for some more tips on the craft of short film writing. The first question you need to answer is, do you intend to produce this short film? If not, write whatever you want. But if you decide to produce it, then before you sit down to write, you need to consider 1, your location, 2, your budget, and 3, the effects you'll need to include in the film. Location is important because filming permits can be tough to get. I have a great story about that I'll tell in another video related to Star Wars Rivals. We got kicked out of a location. And not all locations look like Star Wars. I remember a great Star Wars fan film that had a chain link fence in it. That wasn't really Star Wars to me, and I had a hard time suspending my disbelief. And locations isn't the only problem. Building complex sets costs lots of money. And speaking about money, think about your budget. Our Star Wars fan film would cost between $15,000 to $20,000 to film. We didn't pay that, but only because we worked with friends. If you're looking for quality work, that often takes a lot of money. Thinking about your budget as you write can save you a lot of money, which is really important in a fan film. You also have to know what your FX ability is. Industrial Light and Magic is world class, and they do a lot of the Star Wars actual effects. Anything less will not look as great, so you have to study other Star Wars films to see what looks good and what looks bad, especially fan films, just to see what you might be able to pull off. Some films are made by FX pros. If you're not an FX pro, be careful about what you include in your film and what you don't. My entire point here is if something is too tough to pull off or would cost way too much, don't include that in your script. And maybe my biggest tip of all, please, just for me personally, write a story. Not just a lightsaber battle or a blaster battle. Have a story. There's nothing wrong with a dope lightsaber battle. I love those. We have those in our film. But the best Star Wars short films have compelling stories that drive them forward. Give your story a beginning, a middle, and an end. And maybe most importantly, give it a compelling premise. Those are some things I would highly recommend considering when sitting down to write a Star Wars short film. For one more pro tip, stay tuned to the end of this video. Do you have any other tips or tricks or another question? Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to help. If you want more writing advice, be sure to check out my video on how to write a short film. Also, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one, and check out my videos on the process of writing Star Wars Rivals. I'll fill you in on all the details related to writing and producing our Star Wars fan film. I'll go into way more detail than I did here, and I'll even break out the script and go through it line by line so you can see what's going on. If you like this video, please bash that like button for me. And my final pro tip, work with a cast and crew full of Star Wars fans. It'll make the entire process way more fun, and you'll get a better final product.